Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Animal. I am the prehistoric farmer. Hopefully you're all having a great morning out there. It's Monday. It's colder than a witch's something outside and freezing. Hopefully you're all doing better than I am, staying warm. So what do we got going on today? Well, we got some overburden to move. We got pay dirt to run. Hopefully get the money, built up so that way we can buy some big toys. I do gotta sell that one thing that I've got going after it runs out of stuff, so that way I can move it because I don't like how it's setting. I gotta be able to get in the front of it to move some stuff. So I'm gonna be doing that today. Just random average everyday stuff that we gotta do here. You know what I'm saying? So yes, sir. Let me get this tagged up, sent out, and all that jazz, and I'll be with you guys in a few minutes. All right, give me just a couple more minutes, you guys. I'm trying to get this finished shared out. Gotta share it to my Facebook at the least, and we'll be on the go. Give me just a second. I can't see anybody's thing right now. I got a poll that's up on my screen over there that's blocking me from seeing either either chat side. So give me just a minute, you guys. Let me get this finished shared, and I'll be right with you. If you guys said something in chat, don't leave. I will get to your comment. Give me just a minute. Hey, here we go. Alright. Man, I gotta sleep. We ain't dealing with this rain crap. Yeah, let's sleep till 8. 8 a.m.'s fine. Wake up bright and early. That's only a half hour before now from where I'm at. Probably just as bright outside, too. Yuck. We don't like that. I'm gonna have to make some more adjustments to my stand. I can feel my legs are a little further out than they should be with this. They need to be back here a little bit more. Alright, so that's lame. I want to use that to move. Halt! You can't go there. Oh, Jesus Lord. I don't need permissions to do what I'm doing. I should pull the diesel out if I can. I should move this now. This is where we gotta pick stuff up from. I gotta be able to get to it. So that means if there's pallets or anything that's supposed to go here, right? I've got to be able to get down here. So, I mean, I guess I don't need to move it. That's fine. But I do need to level this land out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? To at least even it out so I can get something in here. Have room. Because, like, look how bad that is. Like, there's no reason to be like that. I don't think, anyway. I left my tractor running. Wasn't a good thing to be doing. We will get rid of the tractor. We will get standard operating trucks for over here. Eventually. Course tailings, 1,000 liters. Pay dirt 2. Huh. Only got 2 liters in it. But we got a little bit of concentrate building up. So, I mean, we'll leave it if we have to. Like I said, we'll fix it. But this over here, we've got to fix this. I got to be able to get in here with like a skid steer in and out easy. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get this all leveled out first real quick. Since this is all pretty much ready to be ran through. It's all pay dirt. This is all staged, ready to rock and roll, but we're not using this zone. We got a zone over there yonder. We're gonna go like that. Let's get this bad boy turned on, lift him up, because we're changing him to smooth, yo. Smooth. Where's my coffee? I've been up for a little bit. I had to go out and stoke the wood stove for my dog outside. Gotta keep the doggo warm, man. Oh, there was something going on over here. Let me see what it was. I can close that on this side because that's okay. What's going on, Bell? Welcome in, bud. How you doing this morning? What you got going on, my guy? Wonder, can I back into it in there to get that out? That's alright, I'll get it. I want to put this dirt in there. That way I know it's running, you know what I mean? Even if it's a tiny bit, man. Any tiny bit works, right? You know what? I can back in there, I think. Why am I lagging? What's going on, you guys? Welcome in. How you doing? See, that's taking me way deeper than I want to go. That's not what I'm after at all. I want it to be a zero. I want it to be a level playing field here. Like, what's it not understanding, man? Like, down at that level, that's just not what I want, man. If anything, take it to right there. Apply. Set. Apply. Alright, now let's see if that works, because that's too freaking deep, man. I'm not trying to dig... Oh, I'm not trying to dig into the water. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not trying to go deeper than what my stuff's set, and that's for sure. That's definitely not what I was after. I'll make sure we ain't gonna be going too goddamn low. See, it's still wanting to go low though, man. I even marked it up high, so I don't get it. I don't know why it's not working. Well, I guess I could just go in and go like this, because, yeah, I don't think that's working the way I want it to for some odd reason. Because, yeah, I don't want it to do that, man. I was just trying to smooth crap out, you know? And I'm going to have to use it to fill that in. That is ridiculous. Oh crap, no. No, 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 no. We're in the water. God dang it. Dang it, Janet. Come on. Just keep her moving, man. Keep those things. I know. Don't drive in deep water. I'm keeping her going so we don't flood her out, man. We don't want to get any water up in there. That'd bring ruin. I'm messing it all up, man. I didn't even want to. Just trying to make a smooth area, and we screwed it all up. Yeah, I'm done. I'm getting in the water, man. I'm not doing it on purpose. See, the thing is, right, is I'm getting really, really bummed out because I'm trying to do something. This calibrator, I figured since this was flat, it would work for me, but it's not wanting to. It's not wanting to work the way I want it to. It's kind of irritating me. I'm gonna set it right there. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna calibrate this like this. I hope. You stop doing that. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I thought I had this thing figured out, but I guess I don't. That's a bummer to say. So I go like that. Now let's see what happens if I go like this. See, that seems a little low. Now I need to switch this to smooth for a minute. Now switch it to I'm gonna get this filled up. I'm gonna get it up to where it's gotta be, but I just hope I did that right. That's all I gotta say. See, now it's still going deep, man. That's not where I want it. I don't get... Why is it not working now? That is deeper than my lines, man. You know what? That is irritating the crap out of me. Why is it doing that? I thought I had that guy figured out, but I guess not. Come down here and grab it. See if maybe I can't do something with that down there. See, and I just dug a depot spot right there. I'll smooth that out later. This ain't pay dirt. This is getting used to fill that zone in, man. That was so dumb. Can't believe I did it. See right there, there's water right there. See, that's just, nah, dude, really? That's not cool, man. I'm glad I know. I'm just gonna try to fix it with what I got right here. Forget it. Trying to fix this, but I messed it up, man. It's my fault in the first place. Crap, now I'm stuck again. Oh, down in the water I go. Jesus Lord. Are you serious? No way. Oh man. You guys, it's over with. We're done for. Get me some grip somewhere, slick. Put that weight up a little bit. Wiggle. Right there, there's a tire. Oh, it's not grabbing. Gotcha. Gotta keep that gas on there, man. Keep the gas on it. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Again. In the water, in the water. You know, I'm really hating that calibrator, man. I don't know why it's not working. That's why, maybe. That was ridiculous of me. Maybe I got it right this time. I don't know. I said I'm still messing. I'm still learning the whole calibration thing myself. So got a bunch of pay dirt sitting here. I can use that. Turn that in to pay dirt, or the pay dirt into leveling. You know what I mean? So comes in handy. Okay, how bad do I have this set? Why is it not taking anything from there? Is it, oh, because it's already at depth, maybe? That looks deeper than what I want it. I don't know. How deep is this honestly taking me? Because it should just be taking me to that depth. And I don't think it is. That's what I'm saying. I think it's broken. I mean, that seems kind of low to me. It's not that bad, really. That's okay. Okay, that I can deal with that. As long as it'll keep doing just that. I'm telling you, man, that looks deep. Okay, I can deal with that. Gotta make some room here, you know what I'm saying? Gotta make that room. If that train were to ever derail, my blockade over there would not stop it. Why is it not working, man? Wonder how full we've got this guy. This thing does scoop up a lot. We're just trying to clear the area. I've kind of got it figured out. I got it leveled out where I want it now. It's decent enough. Why am I having little hiccups, man? The old lady's in bed, kids are at school. There's my line. But you know what I mean? So, I don't know. There ain't no... Oh crap, I forgot I got it on materials. My bad, my bad. Better clean that up. I forgot, I got it set to that. See, that's showing an actual drop down in angle too. You see that? I don't like that. See, what I gotta do is figure out how I make that go up, because that's down too far. There we go. There we go. Set to that. There we go. There we go. We got her. We got her. Alright. Now we should be on the golden standard right there. Nothing Nothing else shall get past that level. I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna change this to smooth this stuff out to fix my grand mistakes. We'll get there, you guys. We'll get there eventually. What I don't get is how it's saying that it's not like, I don't know. We know where the water level's at, so we don't want to go beyond that, that's for sure. Just gotta widen it out, like I said, so I can get down in here with a skid steer later on when it's needed. I'll have to uncalibrate from that to smooth this out the way I want. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I can just continue to do what I'm doing and use that to help smooth out the edges a little bit, round them off. That's what you would do in a big truck anyway. You don't jump over to something else and be like, yeah. This is all pay dirt over here anyway, so it's alright if we take from here. We're just smoothing out everything we're going to be driving on. That's all I'm doing right now. Now let's turn off our bucket capabilities for a minute. Looks so much better there now. I mean, it's got a couple sections where it could be a little rough and stuff, but I think ultimately, yeah, that works. Alright, I'm gonna use that over here. I'm gonna come over. Oh crap, up and over. I guess we're gonna use that level of zonage over there down here. We're gonna come grab. Well, we're not grading up, but that's for sure. That was. Oh no, that was great. That was just grading, right? Yeah, my bad. It's actually significantly higher than what we got over here. Guys, see what I'm doing here? Yeah. I'm working the land. Uh-huh. Doing it like we should. Yes, sir. All the dirt around can be used for this as well, I guess. Doesn't hurt over here along the edge. Like I said, I got to get to the corner over there, so we just got to make sure I can get there. Doesn't matter how I get there, it just matters that I get there. Like I said, I gotta fix this stuff, man. I'm kinda letting my issues get the better of me on this today, so we gotta do it. Using the backfill just like that, dump it and clear it or level it at the same time. Doesn't work bad, does it? Just have the lights on, that's all, bud. Yep, just have the lights on. It's not running. It better not be running. I thought I turned it off. Or at least I thought I did. I better have. I gotta move that because we understand that that's what it is, man. Where is it? Where's my... Gotta move my surveyor. No, but now that you said something, I am gonna go check, man. I'm gonna go check. We'll at least get those lights turned off and all that good stuff because they don't need to be on. We're using up blinker fluid, man. Precious, precious blinker fluid. There we go. Oh yeah. We're good to go on that front. We're getting good to go over here now, you guys. Remember, if you guys are not members of the channel yet and you'd like to be able to join me on my private server here playing, you guys are, you know, join up the membership. Every 25 members, I am doing a small giveaway. A personalized style glass etching with your design of choice. And my artwork is good. It looks nice. I love it. A lot of other people that are in my chat, they like it. One liked it so much she bought one. Different prices, for different sizes, stuff of that sort, you know. They got a little bit of pay dirt, man, pay dirt material. That's why I didn't see it, because I flipped right by it so quick. Why is my internet getting laggy, dude? I should have shared this to their website or to their page. That way they'd be like, oh look, man, this guy he's a streamer. Look what he does. I need to know how much pay dirt this thing holds. Holy cow. It eats that pay dirt right up. I think since everything's on the right side, well, left side, depending on what side we're looking at it from, right? I think I'm gonna open the left side up, so that way it's coming through there. God dang it! I'm tired of that. I need like a loop area for my mouse, so that way it's not going off my side of my stand all the time. Gotta readjust some stuff. Give me a second, you guys. Give me just a minute. Alright, let me do something real quick. What's going on, you guys, over on the short side? Hopefully you're all doing good. Having a good day. Staying safe. All that good stuff. Staying warm. I know it's chilly outside. I mean, it is here where I live, man. It's cold. I forgot to post somewhere. I'm sitting here and it was just like it just dawned on me. I was like, oh man, I forgot to post there. Crap. So I had to go get that done. Gotta do that. You know what I mean? I just have to. Here. My control panel's right there. Honestly, I wish I could slide my chair up a little bit further. I could if I turned the stuff around, but that's a hassle and a half. Alright, let's get that area over there all cleaned up. Let's get this all dropped down to this level that I've got chosen here. It just feels better to me. Oh, coffee cup in the way. Gonna have to go get some coffee here shortly, man. I run on like 20 cups a day or more. If I don't have my coffee, man, I get hangry. Except for with, needing coffee instead. So how you guys doing? Who all we got here? Says we've got I know we got Belle in here. Who else we got in here? Lurking and hiding in the background. Don't be afraid to say hi, you guys. Like, we're pretty chill here. I don't care who you are, where you're from, anything of that sort. Know what I mean? And if I can't understand, what you're saying, that's not a problem, because I'll just go and copy it over to Google Translate. I'm not bilingual. I tried to be when I was younger, but I just couldn't. I don't know, my brain, I guess, didn't have the capacity for it. Mommy, why is he so weird? I don't know, son. Stay away from him. He freaks me out. Yeah, That's not me, though, that I'm talking about, So, did you guys all have a good weekend? What'd you guys go do? Anything freaking awesome? Like, extremely cool? You guys go visit anywhere? I mean, we had snowfall here, so it's been a cold weekend for me. I've been trying to finish up getting weatherization done. Like I said, I bought all my car parts. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow morning, but as soon as I get home from getting my car done, I'm taking it down and having motor mounts, transmission mounts, and stuff of that sort put in. So yeah, you know what I mean? Fun stuff. I'm gonna go get that done. And we'll be ready to rock and roll, man. Not really, because then my car is gonna be getting parked for the winter, because I don't drive my car during the snow. It's my baby, I mean, you wouldn't take your baby out in the freezing snow, right, with no blanket, right? I don't like my baby to sit out in the snow with no blanket. So for Christmas time, I'm buying myself a car cover to put over it. And then I gotta find me a beater car for a couple $100, something. I don't care if as long as it goes up and down the road and I can drive it to town and back. I don't even care if it has headlights on it, because, well, I do, because I'm a nighttime driver. But I can see pretty good, actually, in the dark without my headlights on. I mean, not to the point that I'm going to be cranking 50, 60 mile an hour in the dark or anything of that sort. But like picking the kids up from school and stuff like that, that's all daytime stuff. So to me, it's not really a deal breaker if there's no headlights. No headlights means no blinker fluid getting used up. Never knowing that alternator's bad. Can't reproduce that blinker fluid for you. Although some places, if you do go in, they do have, this couple stores around us, they've got those prank bottles of blinker fluid. But if you read in fine print, it says transmission fluid or brake fluid, one of the two. I don't remember which one it is. I know I've seen one where it was brake fluid, one where it was transmission fluid, but they called it blinker fluid. Maybe their own branding was like, oh well, the sticker fell off, so let's put this on there. You know what I mean? That which would be cool. Whoops. I forgot I don't got the whole leveling up stuff. But if I go like this, now that it's there, that which wasn't leveled now is. Blammo. Just like that. And to me, I think if I go like this, now all I got to do is beat a guy to go like so. Get off there. God dang you. It's been a trying day. It's trying my patience. Actually, let's go like this. Okay, well, doesn't want to work like that, like it was. This thing just chunks this stuff up. This is where having that big boy just sitting here scooping it in comes in handy. Alright, we're doing pretty good here. Doing pretty good, man. Getting her done. Said once we get all the concentrate and everything like that pulled out, I think we gotta take it to the gold room, put it in there, let it do its thing, and then that produces gold, I do believe. But we got a little ways to go. That I don't like. There. A little better right here anyway. I don't need to be digging out here. Like I said, as long as I can get a skid steer in here later, that's all that's gonna matter. Now the tailings, that's gonna be rough because yeah, they're out there at the edge. But once we get it all done, we'll be good to go. And anytime I do dig back further, I'll just smooth it out. Eventually, that's going to definitely be sitting up on a decent little rise from where we're at now. I'll get all this smoothed out to this level eventually. So I know now that there's water throughout the entirety of the map because it goes everywhere. Everywhere, I mean. Now, we ain't got nobody over on the short side docking today, do we? I'm surprised. It's almost like nobody's seeing the short side. Hey, if you guys are on the main format, make sure you jump over to the short side and smash the like over there for me, too. Grab a link if you can and share it. Let's help get the views going. Meet new people, you know. Maybe gain more channel members. Have more friends to hang with on here. Get it out there, man. I just want coffee. Uh. Uh, uh, uh. Yes, sir. I want to see where I'm setting up. I don't think there's a way to fill this thing up, honestly. Concentrate, fine tailings, coarse tailing. Alright. Well, considering I do 14,000 or 12,000 liters at a time, not very much. Not very much. But at least 12,000, okay, yeah. But at least it's enough to do something, you know what I'm saying? I got like a hangnail or something on the middle finger on my left hand, man. It's bothering the crap out of me. I want to gnaw the tip of my finger off there. Arr, arr. Yeah, it's right in the corner too. What's going on, you guys? How y'all doing? We got 3 likes over here, it says. Let's go. 4 likes, whatever it is. It was bouncing between 3 and 4 on me. That happens. How do we guys? We only got 1 like over on the short side on the main format. That's weird. I know we can get that up there. Oh my lord, where's my fingernail clippers? Give me a second, again. I gotta get this. This is bother. Like you know you have that hangnail and just bothers the crap out of you. You know what I'm saying? Back over. Okay, you're back over on the main side. Okay, cool. Very cool. I'm just trying to think of a place where I can share it that I haven't shared yet. I mean, I know I didn't really stream much this weekend. I had a lot going on, trying to get the house winterized. Tomorrow morning I'm going to work on my car, but I will be doing a stream. I mean, I know sometimes it's early, sometimes it's late. You know what I mean? Like when it comes time for my streams, like sometimes it hits good at one time, something other times it don't. It happens, right? It happens. I'm not too worried about that, honestly. Hey, I'm curious, what would pay dirt sell for? Bet you pay dirt sells better than stone. Now I'm curious. Now I'm curious. Stop. Prices. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't realize my volume was up on my phone. I was flipping between stuff, checking stuff out. I'm always keeping track of my stuff. $39, really? Wow, that ain't gonna make much. That's less than dirt, man, or less than the thingy. Cruz, welcome in. How are you doing this morning? Make sure I didn't miss anything from you. Nope, I didn't. Cool. I don't like missing stuff, man. Oh, what's that? Heck yeah. Hopefully everybody's doing good out there. That's my water. I should be down there digging up material and bringing it down here, but I'll get to that eventually. Oh my lord, you know what? There's a few places. Oh my god. I can't believe I am so like. I shared it this morning. I just wanted to get my stream going, which is, that's just me. That's how I am. And then I forget about stuff, and then I have to go throughout my stream. I gotta be like, oh crap, I didn't share it there. I gotta go there. Like, I wish I could share this over on TikTok, but for some reason, it's saying that I gotta unlink my TikTok and then relink it together. There's something going on with it or another. I don't know. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, oh. You know what? I'll do the sharing when I go to get my coffee. That'll just make it easier for me. So what's everybody do? What do you guys? What do y'all like to do? Hey, how do I set this up for this, man? Advanced controls. Got this button on here. I don't know what it's supposed to do. And it didn't even really say anything with this button either, but I can't. I don't know how to set. I don't know what this button's called, and I don't know how to set it. It throws me off, man. No, not that I'm aware of, Bell. I could be wrong. You know what I mean, but trying to figure out these what. See, because this doesn't have steering wheel, so I want to use my analog sticks to control which way I'm driving as well while I'm in here, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to set that up. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you'd have to really look into it, but I know that all the mods that I've got are all PC mods, unfortunately. I know that they did end up bringing it to 22, I'm sure. If you had, I mean, on PC, I know they had gold mining because that's why I started playing. Ouch, crap. But unfortunately, I couldn't gold mine on my PS5 console version of FS22. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you would. I mean, I know there was ways to do gold production and stuff on 22, but it was just so simplified, and it just didn't seem to me. It wasn't any interest, but that doesn't mean anything for everybody else. I do remember it though. I just, like I said, I never downloaded it because I couldn't do it the way I wanted to, like I am right now. I wonder what the tailings will sell for. I mean, they are just river stone, old river stone. And considering that we're on the edge of the river could have changed over the centuries, over hundreds and thousands of years. So we could have good gold deposits all up in through here as well. That's what we're in the hopes for. That's what I'm in the hopes for anyway. What? You're playing on a new map right now. When I play, what? Oh, what? When I play, what do you mean? I'm playing on a new map right now. When I So you're playing on a new map right now. But when you Huh, it's all good. I'm just overthinking that. No, that's cool, man. Like I don't mind playing on new maps. I just don't like playing on like I know this map is definitely gonna get used when you get time to play. Okay. Okay, that definitely okay. So you do the same thing I do. Sometimes when you write you forget to put words in there. I do that. I got a dyslexic problem. See, I don't have the fishing map yet. Like I said, I didn't buy that. I don't have the money to buy that. So, I'm staying away from all that jazz. For right now. Don't be spoiling it for me either, guys. I wish I had the money for it, but unfortunately, money's tight. It's been real tight since we've had the kids move in with us. Since they moved in, well, they didn't have. Since we didn't have, you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Ugh, I don't want to sound like I'm being mean. I'm not trying to be mean. But it's just like things have gotten more so since they've moved in with us. Oh yeah, yeah it is. It is included with the season pass. Yes, sir. That it is. All right. This thing just keeps taking it too, man. It's like an ever god, like the ever. Oh man, see, look at that. I've been filling it up, but it's just going quick. Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, if you guys are on PC, you guys are able to would be able to join up. But I know some of you guys don't have PCs, so makes it a little difficult. And that's all right. Like I said, eventually, if we get enough channel members in here, get enough channel members and stuff like that, I'd be able to I'd be able to get a secondary one. Now with Ark, that I do that on purpose because I need two maps, so that way if I need to shut a map down for a while, we got a spot. I got a spot where we can move all our stuff so we don't lose anything. You know what I'm saying? But over here, that's a different story because I would love to have a console cross-platform, you know what I'm saying? Server, but gotta be able to make, I gotta be able to make enough for it. Oh yeah, no, I hear you there. I don't want to be taking any more from there because that's all. Yeah. The least I can do is go. Oh crap. The least I can do is go through and strip the top off it. You know what I'm saying? Like the other dump spot's right next to it. Why didn't it just go like? Ba-doop? I am gonna make up a mock 3x3 picture frame or glass etching. So I'm gonna pick something simple to do, something cute and adorable, you know, maybe like a little dinosaur skeleton skull or something, because you know, being prehistoric, we gotta draw our first pet, you know, little dinosaur skull. It's been so long, can't remember what he looks like, so he's just a little skull, you know. It is starting to look like a little mine. I mean, I'm just a small miner right now. If I had like 3 or 4 people, you know, on here with me, I mean, I'd definitely have to expand. Have to be doing something, you know. I'd sell this guy off to buy smaller ones, just so that I could have, you know, a couple of them, so that the work could continue on, keep the workflow going. Eventually, you'd have the money to be able to buy back into the bigger toys. Move more dirt, make more money. It's like almost 1.5 million to buy the wash plant that I want to get. Starting to look like a proper mining operation for sure, you guys. Doing our dangdest. Ah, he's full. Alright. Cool. How do you make them point? I ain't figured out how to do that yet. But this is where we're going to stand for a minute. Yeah, it goes... Okay, so I'm assuming this is where our gold comes out, because this is the riffles. This is what catches all the gold, right? And all the concentrate, all the black dirt, or the black sands, the heavy alloys that are in the dirt get wished around, wishy-washied in here, and then they get stuck in little pockets. Then what you do is you take these off. They're usually in like 2 to 3 foot lengths, usually depending on the size of the trommel, which that's what this is, or a wash plant, depending on the size. They have big wash plants, little wash plants. I'm planning to buy one this summer called the Gold Cube, which is a tiny itty bitty wash plant. It's like micro mini, like a foot by foot and a half by foot and a half wide type thing. It's not very big. It's micro mini. But these riffles are like one of the best types right here that they put in this box. So I'm assuming this is where the concentrate comes out. So we're going to be down here, we're going to be picking through this going, oh, doggy, look at all them there gold pieces. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Then over here, this is where all the stones and rocks should be coming out as they're being washed. Because this is a mini wash plant in here. That bar has a sprayer, which should be, if the pressure's right, should be spraying out in like 2 or 3 directions to help wash all the rocks and everything in there, to break everything apart so that the gold will fall properly. So, or in this case, on this guy being small, it's probably just one area where it's spraying as it's coming in, trying to spray where it's hitting, to help break it up. So this right here is where all the dirt would be coming out. So yeah, this right here is where your tailings would technically be coming out. So, I mean, in reality, we should be seeing a little pile of stone right there where it would, you know what I'm saying? Like a pile of stone. Like, okay, that's where my crap's at. Then over here, we should be seeing like little. I would have assumed it would have been like things for picking the stuff up, but by the looks of it, we're gonna have to come in here and get it like this, and then take it over to another area. I gotta figure this all out. I'm new at this, so that's kind of what I'm doing. But I want to get a good zone of our wash plant, but I don't want those. How do I remove those? How do I turn them off? Anybody remember? I don't remember, man. I don't remember. Oops, that goes into that. I don't want that. But yeah, let me get this over. This is so awesome, man. I want one of these in real life, like no joke. I wish I had an area to do this. Alright, guys, I'm going to take a quick 10-12 minute break. I'm going to go get myself some coffee, take the dog out, check on the dog outside, check on the pellet stove. So, yeah, give me about 10-12 minutes, you guys. And actually, I'd like it for you guys to have something to see while I'm doing this, but for some reason, taking a break, that thing's gone. Until I can figure out how to put in some video stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that way you guys can watch like another video while I'm on break, you know what I'm saying? But I'd like to set up, but I don't see that working. There we go. Yeah, well, I want to have like a little video or something there for you guys, like one of my other shorts, or one of my streams or something. So that way, while I'm on break, you guys are watching that, which it actually gives that video one extra view when I do take a break. You know what I mean? I'm assuming since it starts playing it, but yeah, I don't know how that works. I really don't. I'm trying to figure this crap out because after I'm done streaming. Honestly, I'd like my stream to be re-streamed out, but I'm having a hard time figuring that out, and I gotta talk to the people that know. But the people that do know, I haven't been seeing in my chat in the last week and a half, really. So, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, give me about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes. Hopefully not that long, but I'm back in a few. I can't find my soundboard. I don't know where my soundboard went. It's like they deleted the soundboard or something, man, right off my system. Maybe they shut that. Maybe they shut that app down. That's why it's gone. I don't know. I can't find it though. That sucks. I like that. I got an Adam. Sorry, not an Adam Sandler, but a Robin Williams meme that I really like to use, but I can't find the app, so I don't know what happened. It's the one that says I'm back, but I can't find it, man. So I'm back. I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. That's so crazy. So how's everybody doing today? You guys all doing good? Appreciate y'all stopping by, hanging out, all that good jazz. Alright, so we're going to clear out this here hill. We're going to get that all loaded up. This is taking forever to make concentrate and stuff. We only got 5,000 liters of it. Not very much that I'm aware of. I mean, I don't know. It could be wrong. It could be a lot, and I'm just not reading it right. I don't know. But, yeah. We're gonna go till it's full. So let's see. Oh man, we got a long way. It's got to get to 50,000 liters before that's full. Of course, tailings will be full first. So we'll get this stuff taken care of. I wish it would show though, so that way I could scoop the tailings out. You know what I'm saying? Or at least put a conveyor there to clear the tailings away. That'd be cool. I don't know. Figure it out. Figure it out. It's what we need to do. Let's hit 30 likes, you guys, so I can drop some free memberships. Everybody, go tell your friends to come hit the like, man. Let's get 30 likes on either side, and I'll drop 10. I got 10 free memberships to give away this month. So if we break 30 likes, I'll give away 10 free memberships. Maybe that'll help boost the thing of people wanting to become members. You know what I mean? If we break 15 likes, I'll drop 5. How's that? So tell everybody, man. Tell everybody. Tell the world. I need to get my key fob fixed so that way it's working. Where's my stuff? Ah, that's why. I'm not on the right thing. I was like, dude, what's going on? You know what I ought to put? I ought to put in like those things that they put in for doing manure, right? We ought to put one of those in, and that's where the tailings and or all this stuff gets dumped. Since I'm a small operation, have an area where it gets dumped in a concrete area, so that way I can go and scrape it out and all that good jazz. I think it'd be a good idea. I don't know. I don't know if we can put the stuff in there, though. That's my problem. I have to look. If it allows me to put all kinds of stuff in there, like sand, gravels, and this stuff, then we're going to give it a go just to try it out. That way I can set an area up, and I can have a conveyor belt just pumping the stuff from one side over it. You know what I'm saying? That way it's like, alright, this stuff's all good to go. Have a conveyor belt just pumping the stuff up and over to it. That'd work great. I need to buy a new mouse, man. This mouse is getting worn out. My keyboard's not, but my mouse is. I plan to buy the same type of mouse. I like it. It's by the same company that my PC is. I like the lighting style that it's got. You know what I mean? Oh, it's full. Man, she's full. Well, that sucks. But there's a spot right there to dump, so I'm curious. Let's try. I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna try this spot here for dumping, right? That just dropped a little bit a second ago. Maybe it's the angle. Yeah, nope, that didn't work. Dang. I wonder if having a conveyor belt pumping into that would work. No, it wouldn't. Never mind. Conveyor belt moves when I'm putting material by it. I'd have to be adjusting that thing all the time over there. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that at all. Welcome in, you guys, over on the short side. Hopefully you're doing well. Don't be afraid to say hi, you guys. I don't bite. I talk to people. I'll talk to yous. That's what I'm here for. Here to have fun, enjoy the game, man. Enjoy the game. Oops. I didn't turn far enough that time, or go back far enough that time like I wanted to. Okay, that's my joystick on the left side that's sticking like that. I don't normally use it, but today I am. I'm using it right now anyway. It's a whole lot faster than using the mouse. Jesus, mouth. The mouse. So much easier. I'm so used to using the joysticks in the real vehicle that it's like riding a bicycle. You know what I mean? Once you've done it, it's kind of like an instant reaction. Once you get into a vehicle, you can do it. You know what I mean? It's like getting on a bicycle. Even after 20 or 30 years, you know how to do it. You know what I mean? You get on it and you take right off like a kid again. You know what I mean? The only difference for me is that I'm trying to do it left-handed instead of right-handed. I'm normally right-handed, and I would use my left joystick for my steering and the right joystick to operate the stuff. You know what I'm saying? With the little buttons on the side, you kick it over. Be like, yep, time to use this side. So I'm just trying to get that muscle memory back, but I'm trying to use it on my left arm with my left hand instead of my right. But I'll tell you what, like I said, it's a whole lot quicker than using that mouse, man. Especially when we've done it on here so much too. Don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it. Well, she's full. That's actually eating through it pretty quick. hmm. I'm curious. Hmm. That would be beautiful. Because I could just load that up and it could just pump into the thing. That'd be for the big boy. That's the big boy. Hmm. I'm looking for like some standalone stuff, but I doubt there's anything in here that I'm looking for. What I'm looking for, I'm probably gonna have to go into the other section for, and then that ain't gonna work out like I wanted. I don't think. Don't think. Yeah, I'm not sure. And that doesn't really work, so that sucks. Now, if they could make that really work, that would be sweet. Because that would just be another, like, a cheaper version of what they've got, the big boy toy, you know what I mean? See, now those would come in handy. That's kind of what I'm talking about, but it says it only works with additional fill type, so I'm not exactly sure. It's a compost silo, it says, but you know what they'd be used for. Putting our material in. It's going to be one of these guys, isn't it? Something I'm not going to be able to really use. That's what I thought. It's just decorations. Hmm. Where did I see that at, man? It's not gonna be in a sheds either. It's a thing that you put over the top of this, and then you can pour more into it, type deal. I think that's what it's for, but that's what I'm looking. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for, man. Irritates the crap right out of me. Cause I know I seen it in here one of these here just a few days back. Cause I thought it looked pretty neat, and I was like, man, that'd be awesome to use. Huh. Where did that go, man? It's a belt loading hopper. It's right here. I see. Alright. Holds 3,500 liters. Alright, so that might not... That ain't gonna work for what I'm doing, because like it says, it works for conveyor belts, pretty much. So, I'd put this down, I'd drive the conveyor belt underneath of it, just enough to where it would dump onto it, hop out. That thing would be ready to rock and roll. Alright, I'm not doing that yet, because I need a truck and trailer and semi and everything to get that down here. Okay. That's what I was curious on. I'm just checking stuff out. Gotta be ready for anything, you know what I mean? We're not going to go very much farther than that. Just because we don't want to be running crap dirt. Even though I've got it set up that everything's pay dirt right now that I pick up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it to stones and stuff. And then I'm going to clear on beyond this point. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll go over it and use the brush part of it to turn it into pay dirt. But we gotta get all the pay dirt out of here. Gotta get it used up. Oh, crap. No, that's not what we do with pay dirt, man. Alright, let's get this area here cleaned up. No pay left behind, y'all. No pay left behind. Let's not go too far with it. Let's not go too far. We don't want to get crazy with it, you guys. I appreciate you guys all tuning in over on the short side. And for you guys on the main side. Both sides, you guys are epic. We've got 2 lakes on the main side. That's it. That's it. Oh, that don't fly, man. That don't work for me, man. That don't work. Yeah, I appreciate you, Bill. You're epic, man. Huh. Huh. Couple more scoops we'll have her done. We'll have her all cleaned up. See, with the mouse, you can only go one direction at a time, but with that analog, with the controller, I can go do multiple stuff at a time, and it not really affect it none, you know that? 'Cause it's made to do that. That mouse just won't do it for you. Like I can get my boom to lower while tilting my head at the same time. That's like coughing and farting at the same time. They can be done, but sometimes you got to be careful. You might set a spark off somewhere that might just ruin your day. Yeah. Go in and go hard, man. That's what we did. Oops. Tilted the bucket up instead of tilting it down. Where is my concentrate going to? Whoa, 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 whoa. Storing. What was I doing? God, I was selling all my concentrate. No, dude. No. That ain't cool. Oh my God, I was selling it. I wasn't. That's my mistake. And remember, every 10 likes, I have to do some setups, you guys. So make me work, you guys. Make me work. God dang it, dude. That irritates the crap out of me, dude. What was I doing? Yeah, I gotta readjust my brake pedals, or my pedals today. I actually need to eventually buy a second setup because I like playing racing games every once in a while. And I'd love to get that Project Racing that they brought out. I'd love to be able to play that too. But I mean, I already play Call of Duty during the in the afternoon, you know, or during the day. I play this during the morning till noon, 1 o'clock, whenever sometimes. You know what I mean? And then I do Ark in the evening, which I was going to do last night, but I got busy working on some other projects around the house. Like I said, I'm trying to get my house winterized. We had our first snowfall yesterday. They said it was going to be an inch or less. We got like 5 inches, 4 inches altogether. It's all melted now, thankfully. But it dropped down below 32 last night, so freezing temps here in Michigan. We're getting her. They're getting us now. Now I should hopefully start having some build up somewhere, man. I want to see something building up, something doing something. Something, 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 something. Been wondering why we've been staying at about 22. Been selling off all my concentrate that gives me gold, man. Here, I thought if anything, it was going over in the gold room. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta check something. The gold room. That's one of these things, right? Turns concentrate to gold. Okay, cool. So now here's my question. Okay, with some of these types of productions, we can set it up to go this to go there, or that to go there, right? Because that's what should be happening. Now, if I set it up for distribution, then I don't have to do anything. It all just gets sent to its appropriate place. My problem is I don't have appropriate place for all the tailings to go. LSTN, what is that? Light stone, maybe? Oh, dirt. And dirt. Gravel, stone, whatever, and sand. Puts out concrete, water, metal, concrete, and more iron equals oil. I don't get that. How does sending it pipes and stuff create you oil? You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. I do not understand. I do understand. I gotta fix my seat. Alright, so I need some new slide rails as well, you guys. So that way I can adjust this thing out properly. Right now I can slide my seat forward and backward as long as I'm in one position, and it keeps me in that central location because my rotate, the what do you call it? The little rolly thing underneath my chair that allows me to swivel. My swivel piece is below my slider piece. Right? So, and that's just the way it's set up on here. I'd have to completely dismantle my chair and then rebuild it in order to make it work the way that I properly want it to. So, what I would like to do is take and cut the base down about 4 inches, 5 inches, right? Cut it off. Re-weld it back together so that way it's still nice and straight and all that jazz. But I would like to be able to build a riser system on the bottom of the seat, so that way I just reach down and I can push down the heel of my foot and I can slide all the way back, like 2-3 foot back, completely straight back, right? And then I can reach down, hit the lever on the side of my chair to kick myself left or right with it then, you know, and be able to spin on my chair, you know what I'm saying? But still have that ability that if I need to, I can just press down on it, pull forward, or have some springs set up to be able to push me back to where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? It's the slide rail that I'm looking at is the heavy duty ones, like what you would see on like CNC machines, like the arms that the robots are sliding up and down on and left and right on. Yeah, I want to get those. And I can get me a set because I weigh 190, between 180 190, depending on the time of the year, right? Because you know, during the winter we all pack on a few extra pounds, but each one is rated for 150 a piece, right? So I figure if I get two of them, right, that would rate it out to 300, right, give or take. Or I can go for, oh, my internet's really messing up now. I'm really lagging. Or I can go with the 200-pound one, which equates out to 400 pounds between the two of them, and that would support me, my chair, and everything. Because my chair and everything weighs about 115 pounds. Everything does all together. The base of the chair and all the components with the seat that I've got on it right now, maybe about 100 pounds. Could be wrong. Could be less than that. But maybe I'm overcompensating on weight wise, so that way it balances itself out. I don't know. But I'd like to do something like that. I'd like to lower the chair. I'd like to lower it all down about 2 or 3 inches anyway. Gives me more room. But it's like I said the other day, I gotta rebuild my entire setup. I need to go to a welding shop and take this one bracket that I've got, take it in and have them build me one identical to it, but an extra, I don't know, about a foot and a half added to it, you know what I'm saying? I want this one, so that way I can, actually I'd probably want to have 2 of them made, one for each side, because like I said, eventually I plan to get those, the analog controllers, analog sticks, so that way for things like this I can actually work properly. Sorry, just a second, my knee was screaming at me there, doing that gassing and braking there a minute ago. Probably gonna have the same issues that my grandparents had. Probably end up having to have a knee replacement. Been pretty common in my family, I guess. A couple of my cousins have already had to have it done. I'm hoping not to. That's why I honestly like to stay working and doing stuff like that. I like to keep moving. I don't like to just be sitting down all day doing nothing. I'm gonna use 1 foot action here, man. 1 foot action. My pedals are just so far apart. I just feel like a pile of complaints today. You see how they got these little round markers right there? I'm gonna have to pull up to those to get those filled. Where'd that little bucket come from, man? I didn't have that bucket. That wasn't my bucket. Someone's been in here stealing my pay dirt, man. No, wrong pedal, wrong pedal. See, this is going to be the problem. See, now I have nerve damage in my arms, in my neck and my arms, but my legs work just fine. So, my legs should be listening to me. When I say go, it means go, and it means go back, it means go back. Which it's listening, it's just my pedals are kind of... One pedal sits back further than the other. My brake pedal does for some reason. Like I said, I got to readjust my my foot pedals because they're too far out of reach. I'm actually stretching to get to them, so I'm getting them hammy strings all stretched out, or whatever they call those along the back of your leg. Man, them are stretching out today. I'm gonna have muscles like that of a ballerina when I'm done. All this stretching and toe reaching here just to get to the pedals. Like I said, I put a different chair on my setup, and it totally changed everything. And I even put it toward the closest to the front of the seat that I could without having to ruin anything. You know what I mean? And I don't get it. The other one sat closer though, and the problem with that chair is it was so big and thick that literally I was sitting here. I don't like confined places. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like crawling underneath my house, I know I have to do it, and I deal with it. But it absolutely freaks me out to be in a confined place like that. So it was driving my anxiety through the roof. Roof. Are we going to say it? Woof, woof. I'm not a dog. But, yeah, it was driving me crazy. I couldn't do it, man. I'd get to about the 3-hour mark, and my anxiety was tearing me apart. This chair gives me a few more inches, but it's giving me that anxiety motion to want to walk. It's like restless leg syndrome, man. But I'm not restless because I'm moving. I guess it doesn't want to take it. Figured it would be pleased to have it. Come on now. Give me back my crap then if you want to be like that. I was trying to be nice. See? Look at that. A little bit of pay dirt spit. But bucket's still all yeah, I'm floating. See, eventually I could have a thingy over here to dump into this. We're almost out of pay dirt, y'all. Almost out of pile of pay dirt. That's how it rolls around here, I guess. You get pay dirt pretty much from like after you pull the overburden off the ground, right? You pull the overburden off the ground to get to what you need to. Because usually overburden, like, I mean, yeah, all dirt and a lot of dirt, soil composition, like in forest areas, a lot of the top, you know, the top soil, like the first foot or two, is going to be dead leaves, trees, stuff of that sort. You know, the trees and actual, you know, foliage and all that jazz, the grass, the roots, stuff like that. That's all called overburden. So what you want to do is you want to find a spot that you've got good readings on, which is where they go out and they do drill tests, and they drill like every 20 feet, and they drill down to a depth of whatever you want them to drill. If you've scanned the area and it says that there's bedrock at, say, 50 feet down, right? So you want them to come out and you want to check your soil. So you want to have them come out and drill a hole that goes down like 51 and a half feet. So that way you're going down and actually to the bedrock. So that way you're getting core samples of where you want to mine at. And what you do is that they'll show you on the tests like where the gold's really prevalent. Say if it's at like 20 feet down, they're getting a good gold reading, right? But there's absolutely nothing like above that for like 3 or 4 feet. All that's all considered top stuff. That's all another form of overburden that they would still run because there's micrograins, right? But then you get to that 20 foot and that's a good pay layer. But yet down below it there's even another pay layer. So you're pretty much just taking the like the foot off the top, foot and a half off the top. You know what I'm saying? And whoever was in here watching that just left, they're probably going to double check my facts to make sure I'm right or not. But that's okay. But that's what they do. And so like all this, like you see the grass and everything right here right now. After I'm done running this pile, like you see how I got it over there all stripped down. That right there I would consider pay dirt, but I messed up because I couldn't find the pay dirt at the time. Now that I have it, I can actually do the soil and make it look right. But yeah, there's soil tests you can do, stuff of that sort. Like there's all different sorts of things you can do. was gonna say, man, I'm hitting it. I'm hitting to where I want to be. Why is that not moving nothing? I'm stupid. That spot right there, that's for dumping the diesel. That was my bad. I wasn't paying attention. And I do appreciate everybody tuning in, hanging out with me. I can't believe we haven't seen all our old normal people. I mean, I know I took the weekend off to get some stuff done, and last month was rough, but no, you don't, man. Yeah, my stick is definitely acting up. There we go. We're getting her down there, you guys. Look at that, man. We're getting it. That is actually producing the concentrate that you gotta run through, like your gold pan and whatnot, to wash all the fine stuff out to get to. But in this case, we put it in the gold room, which is that little guy right over there. Well, in between that stuff over there is a little gold room where all this stuff will go. And then once I get it over there, that'll start washing. What it does, okay, it runs it on a table. It's a shaker table that has water that's slowly running over it to wash all the black sands and other minerals and materials out, right, of the out of your concentrate, because your concentrate is filled with the dark sands, other heavy minerals that fell down into the riffles on the sluice box of the trommel that I'm using, right? That's where that stuff would end up falling. And what you do is you take that, you put it in the gold room, you run that across the. It's like I said, it's a table that kind of shakes and it trickles water down through it. Has water running across it, right? And what it does is the gold will run across the top. For some reason, somehow the gold stays in the top, while all like the black sands and everything slowly wash away. And as it's vibrating, it vibrates the gold down into a little tray that fills up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can look up gold shaker tables or whatever they're called, and you'll find them. They're really neat machines, and they don't have it in here. We have a gold room that's got all that said stuff already inside of it that you can't see, which is super cool. And I like how RGC did it too, because it works. I mean, it works well. I mean, it'd be cool if we had a table that we had to do it, but I would see that working more with like that 3D version of farm sim type stuff where you're actually in it doing it, hands on, changing your tires type thing. It'd be more along the lines of a gameplay like that for the more intricate stuff, but it should be producing. Yeah, we're up to 4,000 liters of concentrate. For some reason, I had it set to selling on accident, but once these fill up, I think it's going to stop. I mean, we should honestly, over here on this corner, over here, right here, we should be seeing a pile of stone or something, but I'm assuming we'll just pull a trailer up here, hit load, and it'll just dump in. Just like this guy here, it'll just dump in, and then this one, the concentrate at the end, because that should be the concentrate if I'm correct. There should be some light tailings at the end too, because all the other small stones and stuff should run out that end. You know what I'm saying? There's my little buggy. Then it would get brought up here, it would get dumped here, right? And then it'll come out right here. And we should have little stacks of gold bars. And then what I'm going to do with those, I'm going to pick those up. And I'm going to move those over here. Oh, got my lights on. I don't have a door on this. What the heck? Okay, so I don't like that I don't have a door. But I'm going to store them back in here in the corner, right? And this little thing, I don't know if the door's open or not. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. Dang it. There's one, I think, that has the doors that open. Oh, wait. Aha! Aha, ha, ha. Aha, sucker. Take that, you glass piece of crap slider. But in here, wink wink, is where you have the little heater set up. You would have a little table over here. You have your scales out. You have the windows blocked because you don't want peeping toms watching you weigh all your gold out. You know what I mean? And then you You have your little scale over here. You be weighing out, and then you turn over here, and you be sitting here with your buddies while they're all talking and chit chatting, smoking their stogies, drinking their beers because the work's week over. You know what I mean? They're waiting for the next day to start. You're weighing out your gold for the week type thing. You know, if you guys ever seen Gold Rush, you know what I'm talking about. They all be sitting around telling their little tales, puffing on their stogies or their cigarettes or sipping their booze. You guys know what they do. You guys watch. But yeah, that's where they be sitting chilling. That's where you tell everybody what you got for the week. Tell them they ain't make nothing because they didn't make enough work. I'm joking. But we're gonna store it. We're gonna store the gold back in here in the corner until I've got this like whole thing full of gold. That's what I want to do. I want to have it stacked in here, and then we'll sell it. We'll sell it. We'll see how rich we don't get. Now I don't know. I've never done the gold thing on here or anywhere else other than real life gold panning in the rivers. So this is all new, exciting, fun stuff. Okay, we got a couple more scoops, and then we're gonna be done with the gold part for a minute. Forgot to turn it on, man. Well, you know, just keep rolling with it. Alright. Alright, so now everything I pick up is going to be stone, and I'm going to put it over in that, because this is all going to be cleared down. But it's going to come out looking like pay dirt. Or whatever we got going on here. And since it's stone, I just come over here and put it right here. Oh, there's more there than I thought. Okay, so this out here is a little bit lower than what I was working with. Naturally, there's the water. We don't want to go down to that. Down there, I know right where it's sitting at, so we definitely want to avoid that stuff. Yeah, we won't be going too awful deep over here because, like I said, over there in that right corner, I was trying to dig and I found the water level on accident. So we don't want that. Definitely don't need that happening. I just don't want to work in the water. Not yet. Figure I'll come down here and work close to the where I'm dumping first. It's all stone. We're just going to sell it anyway. It doesn't make us a whole awful lot for some reason. The other map, it actually made us decent money. Well, not decent. I mean, we had it set up on that one map there a couple maps back where we were just kind of pumping it with a conveyor belt through. It worked pretty good, but that was back when the terraforming first came out and we were playing with it. Make it tipsy, man. Make it tipsy. I don't even care. We'll get her out of there. That's where a tractor comes in handy. It would be nice to see the gold, and we will eventually. We'll see the gold. We're getting there. We're getting there. How you guys doing today? Welcome in, everybody. Sorry, when I'm working, I kind of zone out a little bit and I don't talk as much. Feel free to say hi, drop something in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'll get to you guys. I got it on. I got the chat pulled up on my big view, so I'll be able to see it to the left of me here. Whoa. Just gotta get this stuff moved so that way we're ready to, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. Up to 4,000 liters, 4,461. Without a pay dirt, that's why. Well, it'll take me a minute before I get more pay dirt, man. It's gonna have to wait. I gotta dig all this stuff off first. We may actually take this to the water level. You know what I mean? Just barely seeing water. I'm out of coffee again. That sucks. How many likes do we got on each side, Belle? Kind of curious as where we're sitting. Three on the three on the main side. Okay. What about the short side? Let me see. Oh, someone did the pole over there, I see. Three on the short. Well, that sucks. Oh, yeah. Ah, okay. Let's go. Just got to get it cleared out, you guys. That's all I'm trying to do right now. Like I said, I'm not trying to take too much off because we want to have enough to grab here for gold. This is not actually a bad depth to go with, so that's working just fine. I don't know how it'll work down there, but right here it's working just fine. Come on, man. My internet's getting super laggy. What time? Yeah, that's why. It's getting about that time. It is. My stuff's getting laggy. I don't get that. I don't know if I'm gonna do Call of Duty today or if I'm gonna do some glass etching. I gotta fix my TikTok. I may stream over there on that today, but if I do, I'll share it in my Discord naturally. I just think that my glass etching work would do better over there. Maybe not. I do gaming over here. Alright. We don't want to work too awful close to the water, though. Any and all help is very much appreciated, you guys. Now that we got 2 extra kids in the house, every little bit is a definite 1000% appreciation. Hey, if you guys want any glass work done, stuff like that, like gift ideas, you know, and you got designs. Like I said, I do 8x10 glass etching, all hand etched with Dremel. So it's all, you know what I mean. It's gonna be 100% original. You know what I mean. There ain't gonna be no other piece identical to it, type thing. Your design, my design, whatever design. 8x10s with a handcrafted wooden frame and my special touch, which a nice lady had already purchased one, and it turned out immaculate. She loved it, and a lot of people on YouTube liked it. So, you know. But I start off my glass etchings. Like I said, the glass is an 8x10. The frame, you know, you figure you add about an extra inch to each side, so about a 10x12 altogether, the frame size. So 8x10 glass, hand etched. Starting out $200. That's what I'm doing them for. They say time is money, and I put a lot of time and effort into getting them done. I try to make them look as good as possible for you. I already have a name for the company that I want to start it off as, but I want to get it branded first, and then my my frames, I need to get those the design. I need to get it put into the get it taken pictures of, measurements, stuff of that, and then I got to get a hold of a patent shop. So that way I can get it patented. So that way it's mine, and if people want to use it, they got to pay me to use the my frame design, which I think is gonna be freaking awesome. I've always wanted to be a business owner. I wanted to take over my mom's Harley Davidson shop that she had, but her and her husband ended up shutting it down, my stepdad, which it is what it is. I absolutely loved it, but I think doing this is going to be more rewarding for me because it's art, and that's kind of one thing that I like to do. And even though I have nerve damage in my neck and my arms are, you know, are numb 90% of the time, don't mean that I can't do what I like, you know what I mean? I at least, you know, hour, 2 hours a day, just to keep me going. But like I said, I put some time and effort. I got a current one that I'm working on that I actually made a video on the other day. Altogether, I've got about 25 or 30 hours total worth of work into that already. It's insane, but it looks absolutely beautiful right now. Right now, I'm going through and etching shade into it and stuff of that sort. I plan to work on it a little. I want to work on it today. I really want to work on that today instead of playing some Call of Duty. Because Call of Duty just, you know, means that I got to be sitting here in the chair again and doing that. I got a little stool. So that's why I want to do it on TikTok, so that way I can have music playing. I mean, I can play music over here. I just can't monetize the video. And I don't know if I can have it set up for, like, members-only chat that way either. So, I don't know. But like I said, every dollar, it helps me out. Helps me and the old lady out. Helps her with her kids, you know. That's why I'm doing it right now, to help out, man. Yeah. Alright, you guys. Me and my little workhorse over here gonna be making me some money. Hopefully tomorrow we'll see some gold in the works, you guys. I'm gonna call it good for right now. I got some stuff around the house I want to try to get done. Like I said, I want to do another stream in about an hour or two, couple hours, whatever. I want to do some glass etching. Hopefully I get to it. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. Oh man, I'm telling you what. Yeah, I want to work on the glass etching, but I still, like I said, I got outside stuff that I gotta get done. I got snow that fell last night today, so yeah, I just still got a few things to. That was weird. I just heard the plastic on my window move as if it was open, but it's not open. But with that being said, you guys, y'all have a great day.